are back from the Silver Creek Studios for another episode of Get a Load of This. I'm Jared.
I'm Ryan.
And this is Joe. Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming.
Sounds like Perry Como. It's like a crooner tonight. It's a whole different style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little different.
Yeah. Well, we are going to try to tackle maybe a couple topics here tonight. We're going to see how this goes. You know, if anybody's listened to any other episodes, they know, we just kind of bounce all over the place.
We're doing an on-air colonoscopy of me.
Bend over.
Yeah. So
with a stick we found out in the yard.
So one of our loyal listeners and a friend of mine, a coworker of mine, came in to the office today and slid a piece of paper across the table and thought it'd be a great topic for us to talk about. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to see where it takes us. We don't know if it could fall flat here. We'll see, but the question I pose, the question that Corey poses to us, the Get a Load of This guys, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Whoa.
Mind blown. Right?
Mind blown.
More than that. I mean, this diagram. I mean, it
There's
talks.
a diagram?
Oh yeah. It talks about
for a hot dog?
Basically, if you're neutral or if you're a rebel, if you're a purist, and I mean, it has a Pop-Tart on here. So, like, is a Pop-Tart a sandwich? Apparently, there are
sandwich?
people.
Well, now
out
you're getting is ice cream a sandwich?
Well, that's on here too. An ice cream taco. But
okay.
if you would define, let's start there. How do you define a sandwich?
Well, as I said earlier, I think it has to be two separate pieces of bread.
Two separate pieces of bread.
Right.
Okay.
I now that I'm thinking more about it, I'd also like to say, personally, if you can have a side condiment that goes with it. So when I think of hot dogs, I don't really eat anything with hot dogs. Maybe soup.
Yeah.
Other
Sometimes
hot
chili,
dogs.
or yeah, it's normally just other hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think the way the Pop-Tart thing because it's an ingredient that's between two pieces of dough or something baked or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess technically
it's close.
Technically,
It's close
it
to
is.
being a sandwich.
I think you got to put something between two Pop-Tarts to make a Pop-Tart
Oh, yeah.
sandwich. And that opened up a whole new world of opportunity for me. Yeah.
Wait, you mean
Yeah. But then it's like, tacos. I don't think tacos are a sandwich.
no,
aren't
taco's a
sandwich.
taco.
But here's a sticking point: is wraps.
See,
I think a lot of people would probably consider a wrap a sandwich.
It's a sandwich, but
It
goes against my thing. But
then it
when
turns
I
into
eat a-
burritos.
See, I don't consider a wrap a sandwich because, I was going to say, generally, you don't put the same stuff in a wrap that you would put on a sandwich. You don't generally take
I
some
don't know.
ham and cheese.
Sure.
and I mean, you
Sure they do.
I guess you can,
now
but
all these damn restaurants are always like, make it a wrap for $7 more. What the hell?
Yeah.
for this 3-cent tortilla.
Yeah.
I would say most of the time I see a wrap, it's like shredded buffalo chicken or something that's like, well, that's kind of a sandwich. But I mean, you can have a ham and cheese wrap, I guess, but you don't see those as often, in my opinion.
No, I know what you mean.
So what do you agree, or you think that a hot dog also is not a sandwich, or do you think it is?
I'd never thought about it until he posed this question to me, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I guess it is. It technically is, because it is a top and a bottom bun, and even though they're not
toppings,
and they're not separated, I think that's where people get hung up. Are those two pieces of bread cut all the way through?
Is a cheeseburger a sandwich?
Absolutely, a cheeseburger is a
Hell
sandwich.
yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's a burger.
Well, right. And if they're on a menu at a restaurant, usually they're separated. They got sandwiches and they got burgers.
Right.
So why do they separate them?
Because I don't want my sliced ham next to my sweet burgers. You keep your ham over there, asshole. Right. On the other side of the menu, even.
But you generally have a bun as opposed to sliced bread. I mean, it's a little different, right?
Well, and so
the texture and the.
I asked my oldest about the whole the same question, the hot dog question, and his logic was that since the bun's not cut all the way through, no sandwich.
Right.
And I said, all right, well, then you go to Subway, and they don't cut that piece of bread.
Yeah, and
all
that
the way
always
through.
kind of pissed me off, though.
Yeah, well, they just slap. It's just like a hot dog. It's the same thing, and they're just cramming stuff.
Wait. Subway doesn't just sell hot dogs? Wow. I guarantee that's what I've been ordering the whole time.
We get one of those Italian BMT hot dogs.
I thought that's what it was.
$5 foot long hot dog. No, so But I think that blows up the whole argument about hot dogs can't be because of this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Corey, you were right. We can't talk about anything.
I think it's whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. What else was on this list? Oh, there was two. Here, the McGriddle at McDonald's, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's definitely a sandwich, right? But that's 2 waffles.
Kind of. I mean,
What do you mean, kind
it's a
of?
sandwich.
kind of it's 2 pancakes with a piece of sausage between them.
An egg and bacon
It's
and
not a
cheese.
sandwich.
You would say that it's 2 pancakes with a piece of sausage sandwiched between those 2.
Well,
Pressed gently against its cheek.
Yeah.
What,
okay,
what do you
so-
call it? Is it a wrap?
it's not a wrap. It's a fucking
Not a
McGriddle.
hot dog. Yeah.
It is what it
own
is.
classification.
It's its own thing.
It's a wrapped up big breakfast.
So an open-faced beef sandwich, is that a sandwich? It's open-faced.
No.
That's a great point. I didn't even think about that.
No, and I agree it's not. If you have to eat your sandwich with a fork, it's something else now.
Or like a horseshoe, same kind
Yeah.
of
Horseshoe,
thing.
yeah. Yep.
I'm thinking of
It's not
the
a sandwich,
Ru-
but they call it a sandwich. It's on the
Ruma's
sandwich
Deli.
page.
You ever had Ruma's Deli, the Gerber sandwich that they make? I think it's what it's called. But it's ham. I think in a lot of cases they call it a prosperity sandwich, maybe, or that's a derivative of a prosperity sandwich. And it's an open face. It's delicious, and ham and cheese, and but it's an open face and knife and fork, deal that you got going on there.
Not a sandwich.
But it's on the menu as a prosperity sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called a
they
prosperity
couldn't find
sandwich.
any more room somewhere on it.
Well, what else do you call it? I guess
Open-faced entree.
Yeah. So look, and so that opens up a whole other thing. It's like we can do this with anything. Is a cider like a Red's apple ale, or I guess is it an ale or is it a cider? It's a cider, right?
Red's apple ale. I mean, is what it's called.
Is that a
but-
beer?
No.
See, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if as long as a cider
They
is
call
considered
it a beer, but no, it's not a beer.
right. It's a cider. It's
a-
all fruit.
Even like a Smirnoff Ice is a premium malt beverage, right?
Right.
So it's a beverage.
Is that a beer?
it's a beverage. It's a wine cooler. Yeah.
Right. No,
Right.
If it's not a beer, it's not a beer.
Bud Light Orange. Isn't there a new one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried it.
Is that a beer?
It's good, and yes, it's a beer. And here's why I think that there are like summer shandy and things like that. They have fruit in them,
Yeah.
but they start out the base product is a lager or it's an ale, and then they add the fruit flavor to it. So as long as the basic structure of it is beer, and then they're adding some, then I think it's a beer. But whenever it's apples and fermentation,
Right.
damn near apple
Henry's,
wine, yeah.
the orange soda 40.
Those do look delicious, though.
They do
I
look
kind of want to
great.
try some of those
Put a
Henry's.
nipple on it.
Yeah,
That's
probably
some
give you a headache. That damn.
Oh man,
The sugar liquor.
yeah. Damn sugar alcohols.
Speaking of, I noticed you're going Bud Light tonight.
Yeah, I switched it up.
Yeah.
I cut grass Thursday and I wanted a beer, so I just started drinking beer Thursday night and pretty much every night since. So
Been craving
Because
it
they're
ever
friggin'
since.
refreshing as hell. How do you go wrong?
Yeah.
so yeah, I did that, and then all weekend I drank it, and it was good.
I had yesterday for the graduation party. I got some Coors Light, which I haven't had in a long time. So
It's a good beer.
one of these times we should try another taste test challenge with some.
Cold Coors Light.
Yeah, Coors Light versus another maybe non-Budweiser product.
Can we get Smokey or the bandit to bring it?
Sure.
If it's delivered to us by the snowman,
Right. That's
then
the only
yes,
way we're
that's the
doing
only
it.
way we're getting it. Snowman, you got your ears on.
But that was Coors banquet beer that they were delivering.
Yeah.
It wasn't Coors Light, but
Whatever.
I love it. Yeah. So, I think we may have.
Did we exhaust the hot dog topic?
I don't know. I mean, I think that we could probably.
You could
go,
definitely.
We could
get
go
into it.
deeper into this, but I think the basic idea here is that. Yeah, no. People are going to argue. I mean, it's easy to argue about it. No one's ever thought about it until someone came up with this infographic that they published on the internet. Maybe it wasn't this one, but I think there's a lot of stuff out there about this same topic. And
So
you know
do
what?
you ever run out of hot dog buns and then slice your hot dog lengthwise to spread it out and have it on a
No, I'll just
hamburger bun?
I'll bend a piece of white bread,
White bread,
around
yeah.
my hot dog. I'll
That's
do
what
a
hot
welfare
dog-
hot dog.
That's what hot dogs were at my house.
Yeah, and a welfare burger. Eddie Murphy, credit for him for that. But the welfare burger there's a lot to be said about those.
No,
I
wouldn't eat that way.
No?
No.
I-
Not with white bread.
No, my grandma used to make she wouldn't be out of buns or whatever, but she could make a hell of a hamburger. And she just put it on white bread, and she had this tomato relish stuff that I don't know what it was made of and where it came from, but it was sweet, and it was awesome. And then it soaked through the bread, and halfway through it, the thing was falling apart. Those are the best burgers in the world. You know? And a bowl of her vegetable soup with that, that was the shit right there. That's the way to go. But
okay, I got to ask, do you put A1 on anything?
No.
I do. Only cube steaks.
Really?
That's really the only time we use A1. Like, and we take a beef cube steak, dredge it in flour or whatever, and throw it in a hot skillet with grease, and like it's like a fried, it's like a chicken fried steak or whatever, kinda. And with that, I use A1. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I feel like if it's a really seasoned burger, or whatever really well made burger, I won't put A1 on it. But if it's just kind of an average, or if I get it at work, at the cafeteria or something, I'm slathering that thing at A1.
Yeah. I should probably try it. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't. I don't know. I don't think about it. I'm pretty much a mustard, pickles, and onions guy on my burger. That's what I stick with pretty much universally. I don't know. How do you like your burger? If you're going to Steak and Shake, you're going to Steak and Shake.
Well, I only order Chili Mac Supreme at Steak and Shake.
All right, well, they're out of chili.
Jeez.
Damn it. Then we don't go.
I'm sorry, we're out of chili. Get up.
Let's go.
Get up. You people ought to be shot in the face for this, you stupid bastards. I'm taking this.
Well, first of all, anywhere I would go that asks, it would be medium.
Yeah. Okay.
Cooked medium. Back in the day when I didn't know any better, it was always medium or well done, which now I regret that.
Sure, yeah.
Missed
Think of all that flavor you missed.
Flavor.
Well, it dries it out, but medium, you can get fucked on some medium.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but you're generally going to have pretty juicy, tender.
A little bit of pink, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of pink.
Yeah, I've had them.
Too pink, you mean?
Yeah.
With medium? Yeah.
Almost like you're biting into uncooked meat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had medium well. I've had real bad experiences where it was like cold in the center. It was like, come
medium
on,
well. But you can't ask for a medium burger at Steak and Shake.
Well, not there.
Yeah, Steak and Shake, they're just
if
done.
you're somewhere where they will ask, then I would say medium. But yeah, Steak and Shake, they cram that thing as thin as they can and cook it. So, I don't do a lot of the veggies on it, so I'm not a pickles guy. No onions. I can do lettuce if it's fresh and crisp.
Yeah.
No tomatoes. Yeah.
You're talking about the lettuce made me. Joe told me this years ago. He ate a couple of burgers and they had a bunch of lettuce on it. He goes, made me sick. My body rejected all the vegetables.
Yeah, started firing that shit out like a leaf blower, all shredded. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah. So I think you're probably a low vegetable guy on your burger. You're more of a.
I don't like the mess.
Yeah.
My biggest thing with food, I don't want to wear it. I'm a fat guy. Fat guys can't walk around with food on themselves.
Yeah.
That looks bad.
You're just opening yourself up for all kinds of punishment there.
You can't do that. So, pepperoni pizza, don't eat it. Pepperoni hits you in the face, falls on your shirt.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like messy burgers, so if you start putting all that shit on it.
There's some of these burgers you see, and they got them things piled so damn high, and they got the onions, so they look amazing, right? But there's no way you're going to be able to eat that shit.
Not like you want to eat a burger. Then you got to go open face. Now I'm eating a burger with a knife and fork, which takes away from the happiness that is burger.
Yeah, has Hardee's gone too far?
Hardee's is low. That's dog food. That shit's terrible.
But they're trying to make like the pinnacle of cheeseburger, fast food burgers or whatever.
They're way off point.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I had the Golden Arches tonight. And
did you know what you were getting when you drove through?
Yeah, I knew exactly. My daughter didn't though. And so I got the double quarter pounder because I keep seeing all these commercials about their new juicier, better than ever meat. They need to quit buying that kangaroo. That shit's it's worse.
Really? I haven't had one with different.
It ain't like I remember. It's it's drier. It's mealy. Shit.
You're saying the meat now is different as of like a month ago, or
that's exactly
interesting.
I haven't had one.
I don't know when the last time I had McDonald's was either. It's probably been. I thought it's been within a month, but
I've been there. But I've probably gotten like chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out. I'm
telling you, I don't know why it's saying it's
I
terrible.
Want to find out.
Yeah,
now.
It's like, why would they do that? It's like Coke, the new Coke. I mean, why would McDonald's fuck with their meat recipe?
I'll tell you why.
Animal rights activists or something.
Yeah, because they can go over to Australia and buy kangaroo
Yeah.
at a third of the cost of beef. And then they bring it back here, and they just start making great-looking commercials, and they can sell it to anybody.
Right. Were they really accused of using kangaroo meat?
No,
I hope you're kidding.
Jack in the Box was.
Jack in the Box?
Years ago.
Huh.
I think it was a false accusation, but I'm accusing you now, McDonald's, right now. You
Something
saying
changed.
it right now. Quit getting sewer rats.
Yeah,
and
you
trying
can't
to
eat
pass them
kangaroos
off.
because kangaroos are actually, well, except for the males, they're intimidating as hell. They're scary as shit. But if you don't believe me, Google that male kangaroo. I mean, they when they stand up all the way, they look like the Lou Ferrigno
Ready to go.
in his prime, and they're crazy. But the babies and stuff, man, they're adorable. They're just,
Good
so you
eating.
can't eat.
Good eating.
You can't eat those now, and then you can't eat the males because they're all swolled up on roids and shit like that. You can't
It's lean. It's like buffalo.
Yeah, you got to add some swine
It's like,
to it.
like venison. Yeah, it's like venison. I don't know. It was terrible. I ate my fries.
Huh. Well, that's a shame, man.
Yeah, it was a shame.
And I'm also now skeeved out about Jack in the Box because I love Jack in the Box.
Yeah, that's low grade dog food too.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not.
getting to the point where I can't eat any of that shit, and I don't know. Like pizza, I love pizza.
Yeah,
so.
pizza's always a winner. Yeah. All right. Well, what else do we have? I don't know where else to go here. What was the other thing we were talking about?
Boners.
Well, I mean,
we're always talking
we always,
about
yeah.
It seemed to always come up.
wiener, wiener.
You got a challenge online to see how many times you can say wiener in one episode.
Yeah.
Well, completely unrelated, we did discuss somebody, I guess, yesterday in New Jersey won the lottery, $150 million or something like
No,
that.
they won 315, and
The government took, or
we had to, after the government took my baby, he was left with a measly $193 million. One
Yeah.
lump sum.
yeah,
So we wanted to kind of get into, excuse me, how would we handle winning the lottery? How would you spend it? How would you take it? Lump sum,
Lump
all that,
sum,
whatever.
Strip clubs.
buy them or
Buy
you just
them.
throw it away.
A fucking chain of them.
Yeah,
All across the great United States.
probably not a bad business idea.
All the way, a lot in the Bible Belt. Huge amount, and called like frumpies. I just want like past their prime,
Yeah, the
no teeth strippers.
last chance
Yeah, like
motels
on their way out.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, they got
Thursdays would be no teeth.
They got to
night.
eat too.
Yeah.
They got to eat too.
These delicious women.
It reminds me of the Club Imperial down in
Yeah.
Imperial, Missouri. They didn't have a DJ. The strippers that weren't dancing would walk around with a collection plate and for the jukebox.
You giving to the jukebox? How about the cigarette machine?
Pretty bad.
How about to your retirement? Why don't you close up shop and go get a job at Hardee's?
All right, so let's say you win $80 million, not the like $650 million,
Just 80 million.
Just
80 million.
just
Easily
80 million.
80 million.
After, like, it's my money is 80?
No,
or-
that's the jackpot. So,
All right,
So
so you're
that's
going to
getting
see
now
about,
it's-
you're gonna see about 40.
all right. So how are you gonna take the lump sum? You're gonna
Yeah.
do the 20 years.
Yeah.
All right. So 80 million
I'm
up front.
taking-
They're gonna take about 40.
Right.
You'll have 40 million.
Right. You'll have 40 left.
You could live well on $40
Sure.
million dollars, and I mean, if as long as you're not an idiot, you can, and you can. Your generations of your family could live well if you invest it and you put it into the right things where it's earning you money, and you can still live a very, very comfortable life. But I've always said that if I was to win the lottery, I wouldn't change all that much. I'd buy the shit. I'd buy more cars. I don't think I'd buy a bigger house. I'd probably buy a bigger piece of land and build a modest home on it. But I'd have a big ass garage, and I'd have cars, and I'd have a mechanic, so I don't have to do any of this shit. I probably, and then we'd take vacations and just enjoy it. But I would make sure that I had enough tucked away earning, so that again, generations would be able to be fairly well taken care of. That's kind of has been my approach for a long time. But you never know. Once you
Right.
get that money in your hand, and all of a sudden you're like,
It's all going on black. Let it ride. I'm getting back my tax money.
He's gonna start his own rap label or something.
Yeah.
And
hey, man.
Yeah, no, I'd probably buy a diamond reserve or one of those places where they dig for diamonds.
Really?
No, fuck no. Being an idiot. I wouldn't buy one of there. Are you kidding me?
Serious
I put
car?
everybody. Yeah. I'd let that shit earn about 10% and be done. Just live off the earnings. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even touch my principal. I'd give, family.
Yeah, you take care of
See,
your family.
that's where it starts.
I left that part
first
out.
I take care
Oh,
of
no.
family.
So here, if I hit what you do, you have to get up and tell the world that you won.
Right.
You have to disclose. So I would get up and my statement would be this. If I haven't spoke to you in the last 3 days, I don't want to.
3 days.
3 days is a short window.
Yeah. 3
I'll
years.
call you. 3 years?
And that's
Fuck the begging asses.
and that's why I keep knocking on Joe's door. Hey, Joe, how you doing, buddy?
If I haven't spoke to you in the last 3 days, I don't want to. I'll call you.
Yeah.
Don't call me. And I'd walk off. Mm-hmm. Peace. I'm rich, bitch.
No, I would pay off my parents' house and all
Yeah.
their debt, and my sister, and I don't know where that line would get drawn, but it would probably be my immediate family, my wife's immediate family, and
that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And I'd pay off all their debt and maybe give them a little chunk. But then
Still going to have to work. Well,
Yeah.
with that, if I had the 100, I would give them enough. They'd have $10 million each sibling or whatever. My
Right.
parents.
Damn, it's gone like that.
well, if you're doing the 40 million, yeah, it's gone quick. But if you're doing a big
with,
jackpot,
with 40
Oh, I
million, with 40 million.
give me $2 million. Give him 2, 3.
Well, I would keep half, so that's 20, and then I'd give 20, so that would leave 10 for my family and 10 for her family.
And then divvy it up, divide
That's it.
by
There it
divide
is.
by X.
Yeah, and there it is, and so I have 3 siblings and 2 parents,
Man,
so
that's
that'd
risky.
be 4 ways. So here's $2.5 million each. Peace.
I don't think I would come close to that. I would.
Here's your $5.
No, I would do the whole pay off your house, whatever.
No, I wouldn't even mess with that.
I would help with, things here. But man, when you start saying, here's your 2 million, here's your 4 million, it's gone. Now you aren't earning interest on 40. You're
Right.
earning interest on the
But
20
I'm not
might
worried
have left.
about worrying. I would set my life up on 20.
I know, but it's easier to set your life up on 40.
Well, but I agree.
Fuck those
Well,
guys.
sure it is, but still
Yeah,
20 million.
Well, you must love your family, but Thanksgiving must be fun at your house.
I'm not handing out a couple million at a time.
Yeah, I can't take it with you. And 20 million is more than I'll ever make in my lifetime now.
Sure.
So
Yeah, you can do a lot with 20. I think that's what people see. We see these
Figure
numbers
this.
in the
Think of this.
lottery, and
20 million earning 5%. 5%
Yeah, but you're not.
is $1 million.
Right.
It's $1 million
right,
a
but
year.
It's hard to get 5%.
no, it's not.
No, not with 20 million. It ain't.
No, it's not. You can get. Yep, it can happen.
Risk free.
No, nothing's risk
Well,
free.
not-
No,
Nothing's
it's risk-free,
risk-free,
but
but
you could get it, and
you can get
you don't even do that.
3%
Okay,
or
so
whatever,
that's
but anyway.
okay. 3%,
3 to 5, whatever.
Okay, call 3%. 3% is still going to pay you $700,000 a
Sure.
year. I don't know what you're doing now, but I bet it ain't
Yeah, that's
700,000.
close.
Yeah. No, I mean, look. Well, especially
I hear ya.
in today's market, you know, there's a lot of accounts that are getting 10, 15% returns. I mean,
That's what I say.
I'm just saying, when
You
you
go to-
start
you-
talking about handing out $1 million here, $1 million there,
Oh yeah,
it goes quick, sure.
And then when they can't see,
And
I
then
already got
when
my next.
Grandpa so and so calls up, and Aunt so and so,
I'd say, yeah, hey,
and
tell me your sorry
Coach
story.
so and so.
All of them. They all.
Right.
Listen, I got 10 minutes, and when they're done, I'll shake my head. I'll get in my wallet. I'll pull out $2. And I'll hand it to them. I'll say, "Try the lottery. It worked for me."
So, do you guys buy lottery tickets?
Yeah, when it
regularly?
gets big
on the
like
regular,
that, I do.
Yeah, so I used to every time I would get gas, I would get a lottery ticket, and I use my debit for everything. I don't carry cash generally, and just recently, like 2 months ago or something, they stopped taking
debit card to
for
pay for
lottery tickets.
Yeah, a lot of gas
So I
stations
was just
like
like,
that.
well, I guess I'm fucked. I'm not going to walk around with cash just to buy a lottery ticket.
Right.
So I haven't bought a lottery ticket in months, but I used to.
See, I only
once
buy
a
'em-
week or whatever.
I only buy them whenever I am in like the middle of nowhere because that's where people tend to win. Is whenever they're
Okay.
you know, it's like some
Or Florida or Pennsylvania.
well, right. But it's usually like it's some, you know, little shithole gas station in Paducah or outside of Paducah. And then that's where so if I stop at someplace like that, I'll buy one just because why not? You
Yeah.
know, but I don't usually
You're not
think
a regular?
about it. No, I don't regularly play it and
Can't win
No.
if you don't play.
you're right. But my chances of I got a better, you know, as they say, you got a better chance of getting struck by lightning. It's like I don't like throwing my money away and
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
it's
don't like throwing
it's
my money away.
$1
Yeah.
or $2, whatever.
Yeah.
Who
10
cares?
bucks.
right. I guess so. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a
I've-
pessimist when it comes to the lottery.
I give a lot
Yeah, I
more
mean-
to that preacher that was screwing that hockey player.
So I think you said where we're at, you have to, man.
I'm
You're
fucking
like a
sweating, dog, man.
stuck
What,
pig.
The
You're
air
right.
just kicked on. I think we.
you really going for that Southwest feel, huh?
I guess so. I'm not too bad, but
Goddamn Adobe.
so I think you said where we're at, we have to declare who.
Yeah, you
your
used
identity.
to not have to.
Yeah.
In Missouri, you always did, and then in Illinois didn't do it for a long time, and then now you do. So, yeah, you have to get up and hold the big check, and
So let's say before you do that, you got your winning ticket in your hand. You just saw the numbers online or on TV or whatever. Are you running to the gas station to confirm it?
No, that's ridiculous. You
No, you get
sign
a
it.
lawyer. You get
Okay.
a lawyer, and you get
Uh-huh.
a representative, and
Safe deposit box. All
yeah,
that.
you get everything.
All you gotta do is sign it. If you sign it, they can't fuck with it. No one can fuck with it.
Yeah.
Not in pencil. That's what they tell you to do. And then, yeah, you get a representative. This chair took a shit on you, dog?
Well, I'm sweaty, and the chair's molting on me.
So it's not just me who's feeling,
Apparently.
welcome to the South. Warm
It's a
out
little
today.
humid, I guess.
A little warm yesterday. Gonna be warm tomorrow. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm in the hot box.
I would like to be able to buy stuff for other people just without even thinking about it. So whether it's something small that I know they've been wanting, or a buddy of mine that's big into sports cars, I'd love to just buy him a sports car.
That'd be
Take
cool.
him with me and just
Man, I'm glad
let's
I'm
go
friends with
pick one
you.
up. Yep.
See, keep playing that lottery.
If I want to get a new baseball field at the high school because the one we have sucks,
Oh, I would want to do
I would
shit
love
like
to just
that, too.
do that.
Right.
Flak jackets for all the cops.
As long as they chisel my name on the plaque. or
Oh,
whatever.
sure, you're gonna have
Yeah,
it.
you got to get representation.
Jared Field. Yeah, they call it the Jar.
I just put get a load of this.
Yeah, everybody, welcome to the Jer Field, Jer. Yeah.
So yeah,
It's like in me.
that's what I would like to be able to do. So I think I would prioritize that almost more than hooking up family members with their own million or whatever. I would be like, I'm going to take care of you. You're going to, don't worry about your car and your house and everything, but you're not living luxuriously off of me.
Well, you're not
up
going to live.
front.
You're not going to live luxuriously.
I'll help you out
off
where you
anybody.
need something if you
Right.
But I would be very stingy with what I handed out as far as big chunks.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, and I agree with you on that. But it's one of those things
Sorry,
where
family.
once it was handed out, like I said, in that $40 million, and here's your
You've already
here's your
allocated,
allocate.
yep.
This is all the money. I mean, stretch it out over 20 years.
We're
or
done here.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
Right.
I mean, please hang out.
Right.
I want to see you, but
But wouldn't it be nice though? I mean, Joe and I have a lottery winner's relative that used to live across the street from Joe.
yeah.
And it must be nice to the dad won, and two of his children lived in our subdivision.
Yeah.
And I don't know all the details, but bottom line is those houses are for sale right now by owner. The guy's too cheap to pay for a realtor. You can win the friggin' lottery.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're both for sale by owner, and he hadn't mowed. Joe just mowed it this weekend.
Yeah, I went
Wow.
over there and cut his grass. I was tired of looking at him.
But just the fact that this guy has two houses, nice houses too. Neither one of them are shitholes,
Right.
and just sitting, and he's not too concerned
Yeah.
about selling them. He's just got two houses, and in a subdivision that I mean, he's got to be paying taxes on it. I'd imagine.
Well, yeah, you don't want to let that go.
Yeah. Oh, and the state will come in and
Right.
or the city will, or whatever. Someone will
after
come and
5
take your
years,
shit.
They'll
Yeah.
bait him out, and
Yeah.
you'll be fucked.
So you hear all these horror stories of these people that win the lottery. They give half of it away up front. They spend a bunch of it on a big house and a bunch of cars. And then next thing you know, they don't pay taxes because they're not even paying attention.
Right.
They're not paying taxes on the house, the mansion that they bought.
Well,
And that gets repossessed. And then the next thing you know, the boat that they bought isn't getting maintained, and now it's
Right.
worthless,
Right.
and all their
Before
money's
you know,
gone.
they're back where they started from.
Their kids
Or
are on
worse.
heroin.
Well, yeah, but you
they're
know
getting
what?
broken
that's,
into.
Yeah.
That's because anybody can win the lottery.
Yeah. Because there's stupid
I
people
know.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's more stupid people out there. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
they get rich. Yeah, it's called the Cleavon effect. And
Some comedian was talking about that there's a lot of stupid. I think it was George Carlin. It's an old bit, but he's like, there's a lot of stupid people out there. He's like, you think about it. The average intelligent person half of the country is dumber than that guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So when you put it in that perspective, it's like there's a lot of dumb people out there. You know?
there are.
So yeah, you give them a bunch of money, and yeah, they go buy shiny things. I got an idiot that I work with. Hi, Dustin.
Wow, just calling his ass right out.
Yeah, he makes a lot of poor decisions. A lot. I mean, I think he's getting better, but a lot of poor decisions. And I'll call him out on all of them. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know, he gets $2, 2 nickels rubbed together, and he goes and buys a dumb big hat. I give him shit about it all the time. Or just something stupid.
Right.
He showed up one day with a motorcycle. I'm like, what do you need a motorcycle for? I go, well, I wanted one. I said, they are awesome in January. I'd love to see it in January.
Right. Yeah, I mean, everybody wants things, but yeah, you have to, you know,
I don't know.
you have to be more frugal with your money there, Dustin.
Yeah. I love you,
We're looking
Dustin,
out for you, buddy.
but,
We're, you know, we're going to
no.
give you some coaching here.
Well, I'd try. It's in one ear and out the other. I mean, he's a Cubs fan. He's a diehard Cubs fan.
there's
Oh,
the
well,
bad.
I
Fuck
was
the
just
Cubs.
about to step in and defend Dustin and say, fuck Joe, do whatever you want, Dustin, but now,
You only live once, Dustin.
fuck
but
Cubs
fuck the
fan.
Cubs.
Yeah, he won a bet with me, and it was like for $1, and he taped it up again on this. It's still taped on this cabinet. We both had left where I'm at, and then came back, and
dollar's
it's still
still
up
there.
there, and it's been there for 2 years. And he's like, "Oh, I ain't never taking it down. I won that. I be like, he beat me. It's like his time."
Someday someone's going to need a Coke, and there you go.
Yeah, I'd just tear it and fucking shred it and throw it at him. Fucking Dustin.
Thanks for listening, though.
Yeah, thanks.
I know he don't listen.
Oh,
he won't know about this.
Okay,
Oh,
then
okay,
fuck
well, then
He
fuck
won't.
you, Dustin.
You know what he tells me? I really want to figure out how to do Bluetooth in the tow truck, but I don't know how. And I'm like, that's why he doesn't listen. He got a fucking excuse for everything. He'll listen to this because I'm really on him. So
He's going to hear about this from
Hey, I decided to listen this week.
yeah,
the
that's
one
fine.
episode I listened to, and I got destroyed by
Yeah.
Joe.
Nah. They're always like, you guys should have Dustin in there. I'm like, yeah, that would be terrible because it would just be 40 minutes of me miserably berating him. Oh, just berating him, and he'd get mad and
Crying in a corner.
he just, yeah. Oh well. Good luck, Dustin. Fuck the Cubs.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, we would all spend our money differently. Not that much differently.
Man,
but
not terribly different.
Yeah, you know, you'd invest in commodities, and I would
That's
take
right.
care of my family.
I would do.
family.
They'd be out front like Ebenezer
Yeah.
Scrooge. May we have some goose, sir? More goose? He's like, no, you may not have any goose.
I'll dole it out as needed.
Yeah, like coal. Coal gets doled
See,
out
but
like that.
I think that's dangerous too, to giving it out as needed, because
Well,
then they're
right.
going to keep coming back.
Yeah.
They're just gonna
Always
keep
coming back, and
Joe's
then
got a
it's
good
fucking-
point. You say, look, I've done the math. I'm giving you X. This is all you get.
I don't ever want to see
Spend
you
it
again.
wisely.
No, not ever see you again, but don't talk to me about money again.
No,
Yeah,
you're right.
or even tell them, like, look, I'm giving you this, and this is what I'm doing with my money. I'm going to take it. I'm going to invest it. I'm going to, I got my funny money. I'm going to do the things I want to do, but the rest I'm going to make sure that I'm set for a long time. Tell them to do the same damn thing. Even if you only get, $1 million, you can do a lot with
Well,
$1
think of
million.
this.
You can live a
Well,
long
sure.
time very comfortably.
Well,
I mean,
it's sort of.
You're going to have to work
But,
still.
yeah.
but think of this. Okay, so someone gives you $2.5 million, and so you put $2 million in the bank. You have fucking fun with your $500,000, pay the house off, pay your cars off, kick ass vacation. $500,000 can do all that
Yeah.
and have a lot of fun. You'd have a
Right.
lot of refurnish the house, do some other shit.
And you still got to work.
You still got to work,
But yeah,
but
you're
now you got
sitting a little
now you
comfortably.
got $2 million that's giving you $100,000 a year, 5%. Call it 3%. You're still getting what, 65, 70?
Yep.
And then you're both working, and so it's like you got a third person working, and they're making decent money.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Mormon household. So it's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think it's crazy how people can piss it away and just don't
Piss
just
it
don't
right up a wall.
and just don't get it. But yeah. I mean, I don't play it, so what am I going to do? Maybe I should
Start
go out and
playing.
buy a ticket.
then see, now we're splitting it 3 ways.
No. I'm buying my own fucking
Oh yeah,
ticket.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys ever do the
I did an office one
pool
for a
office
long
pools?
time.
Yeah, so 40
That
people
sucks,
win.
man.
They all want to quit, and the
Yep.
whole place goes to hell anyhow.
Right.
That's a half-assed
But it took
Dupsy.
me
Stupid
probably
people.
6 months to bail out. I got in it when I started the job, and I was like, "Oh, I'll play along the office camaraderie or whatever. I'll throw my $5 in," and I did. And then it's like every 2 weeks they come back. All right, we need another $10 from everybody, and it was like, oh, Jesus, man, all right, it was like it was a chore. But then in my mind,
You hear that every 2 weeks, someone's
Yeah.
coming back looking for money.
right? But in my mind, I'm like, if I bail now, then these pricks
These
are going
fuckers
to
are gonna
win
win.
next week,
Yep.
and I'm going to be on the outs. And I'm like,
Yep,
I don't
it
want
happens.
that to happen.
It happens.
Yeah. So I'm
or
like, I'll keep
one
doing
asshole chips in and then goes and gets his own ticket, and that's the one he wins on, and everybody
Right.
starts
Yeah,
freaking
see,
out.
and then so how do you play your own on the side? I
Well,
guess
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to wait because
well,
someone
they
else
usually
would have
they'll
to
like
hold it.
photocopy
Yeah, the way they did it in my
tickets
office is they would
yeah.
scan them all in, and you got an email every week with all the tickets that were the
Yeah.
community tickets, and then anything that you bought on your own or they bought on their own was their own. But here's the other thing: is that I never checked this. I never checked the scans. Someone else was
Worst
looking at
lotto
that stuff.
player ever.
Well, I figured, hey, if we won, someone's
Yeah.
going to let me know. You
Yeah,
know,
maybe.
a bunch of people are going to leave, and I'm like, wait a minute, where'd everybody go?
Yeah, where is it? Oh, we all got jobs at Rice-A-Roni.
Something's fishy here. Yeah, no, but it didn't happen.
Yep.
Instead, we all got laid off.
Right, yeah. For too much fucking gollywagging.
Not enough work got done.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Everybody's
photocopying
checking
their lotto
numbers.
tickets.
Anyway, yeah.
All right.
Well, hey, look
let's
at that.
wrap it up.
We started with sandwiches. We ended up with financial planning.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, and a little bit of Dustin.
A little bit of Dustin.
Smeared a little Dustin on there. Spread it on.
Well,
All right.
until next time.
Yeah, check us out on the
Yeah.
social media sites at Load This Podcast on Twitter, Instagram,
Maybe we'll
and
put a
Facebook.
poll out, some kind of lotto poll. I
The
don't know.
lottery,
Something.
or is it a
Yeah.
sandwich?
Yeah, it's a hot dog or sandwich. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
There's a lot of
put
ways we
something
can
out
go.
there.
But yeah, check us out there. And any feedback you got, shoot us an email, loadthispodcast@gmail.com.
I'm going to go get in an ice box.
We're going to have to ice them down.
I'm not hot at all. I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah.
Can you sleep in this? Holy shit. Put the comforter on? Oh, this feels good. Oh, my God.
You got a ceiling fan in
We
here?
do, yeah. It's always,
Well, that motherfucker had
Always
to
on.
start a jet. I would need the Wright brothers to come and start my ceiling fan.
All right. Well, we're going to go ice down Joe. Until
Yep.
next time,
all right, I'm Jared,
I'm Ryan.
Hey, this is Joe. Stay pimping.
and get a load of this.